What up, you foot jobs? My name's Nigel, and I'm angry for the sake of entertainment. This week, I got some chips that are very dear to me. Some kitchen cooked. They're plain potato chips. But I still love them. Let's do this.
What you know about Sam? 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 I know all about snacks.
Alright, so I know it's still early in the run, but it's very rare for me to just bring some plain potato chips around. The reason is, kitchen cooked are fucking amazing. They're the only plain potato chip I can eat without rolling my eyes. Usually, if I'm eating them, not these plain potato chips, if I'm eating those, it's because there's nothing else, and I'm usually very upset about it. But these are amazing. I'm going to take you through them step by step. They're made out of both Farmington and Bushnell, Illinois. I don't know why my nose always itches when I do these. Fuck. Excuse me. These I've only ever gotten when I'm visiting my grandma in the Peoria area. Not exactly. She's in Bartonville now. A lot of my family is, but no one knows where that is. Peoria, Illinois, though. I've come close several times to buying a pink hoodie from their website. The only reason I haven't is because being the fat guy with a hoodie with chips on it isn't something I really strive for. But I've come very close. I think pink is awesome. Deal with it. You know, it's 2017. Guys wear pink now. It's fine. I just hate when it's pale pink. You gotta get some bright pink if you're not a coward. Let's eat these. I got this real nice kind of circus theme going on here. Like a tent. Or a barber shop. I don't know. God, I can smell them already and they're plain. That's why they're amazing. They're just like really potatoey. Usually plain chips just taste like salt. Another brand that's comparable, Mrs. Fischel's, I think they're called. I don't know if those are regional too, if you can find them outside of this area, but it's like a real classic chip. They put a lot of love into it. Grab one of these for you. Like, you can tell these aren't like mass-produced chips that are all the same. Like, this one's curled over all crazy. They kind of all have some kind of curl in them. Like, none of them are just really flat potato chips. Like, all of them got some kind of curvature. You know, because when you cook them, they do that. They didn't sit down and find a way to keep it from doing that when they cook it. Because that's what real life is like. These are the kind of potato chips young Jeezy would eat. Because he'd do real things. Honestly, like, I have a bunch of these shot and ready to edit, and I just wanted to open these because I was feeling them. So I'm shooting this video now. Get a little crunch for you. Ooh. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, they're almost a little bit juicy, if that makes sense. Like, they're dried out, they're not wet, but there's a taste to them that doesn't feel like dried out and fried. Like, it feels kind of potatoey. Yep. Like, you can even see on them. I'm not gonna try to get a shot because it takes forever. But you can see like the sides of the potatoes on some of them. They're kind of like halfway between like a Lay's type chip and a kettle cooked chip. They're thin, but they're very crunchy, and they're perfect. guess that's on my ride. Like, they're almost the opposite of salty. There's some salt in there, but they don't make you thirsty. Like, they're kind of really refreshing. It's hard to explain. But like, these are like the best version of trying to make your own chips from actual potatoes. Like they're not professional. Like they're all curvy and shit, but God, they're so good. Cause like one of the things I hate about kettle chips is they're like so thick and crunchy that sometimes if you're not careful you can like stab your mouth with them. It's very embarrassing and it feels terrible trying to get a piece of chip out of your gums or like the roof of your mouth. These are perfect. And my mom went to visit my grandma and she brought back 4 other bags of these. I got barbecue, Louisiana style tangy hot sauce, these but Ruffles style, ridged, and some cheese curls. And I know they got more stuff. I'm gonna have to email them about some kind of care package because they only sell like the giant bags online. I want a bunch of these little ones. I want everyone to try them. I don't even know how they're like. There's something about them. They've got sort of like a cool taste. Like that moistness I was talking about. Maybe they're just a moist chip, I don't know. Like they're still crunchy, you heard it earlier, but God, I might eat this whole fucking bag in front of you while I talk about them. They're the best plain potato chip I've ever had. Which, honestly, I kind of shy away from the plain ones, because what's the point? But these... It's like one of the few times where you eat potato chips and you're like, this definitely came from an actual potato. This wasn't some bullshit on an assembly line. You know where they put the little parts of the chips together and they fry them? On the back of the bag, I got this weird little guy. It's a kettle that's eating a bag of chips, and it says, feed your need. But there's something about it that looks like there's a darkness to this guy. His mouth looks like he's like something bad's gonna happen if he doesn't get these chips. And he's surrounded by a bunch of chips on the floor. Yeah, I would, kitchencooked.net. If you love, like, these seem pretty natural too. If you love, like, I'm not going to say organic, but I'm going to read the entire ingredients list. Potatoes, high oleic soybean oil, hydrogenated soybean oil, salt. That's it. Potatoes, 2 kinds of oil and salt. No trans fat, which is, people still act like it's a big deal that they don't have it because nothing really does anymore. Kind of surprisingly low sodium compared to a lot of chips. 2 grams of protein in a serving, 5 in a bag. I don't know if I've ever even seen protein listed on chips. I probably wasn't looking. But, no, these are god-tier potato chips. Head over to kitchencook.net and order some. I would recommend it. I guess that's it. This was a really pleasant video. I hope you had fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
What you know about snacks? I know all about snacks.